이제 곧 사회에 첫 발을 내디딜 청년들에게 전하는 맨큐의 메시지. 경제학을 잘 몰라도 괜찮습니다. 이제부터 꽤 흥미를 느끼게 될 테니까요.
Your turn to
Hello! Welcome to Weidehan Suup Great Minds. My name is Greg Mankiw. I'm a professor of economics at Harvard University, and I'm absolutely delighted to be here to talk to you today. Okay, what I'd like to talk to you today is about how economics makes us better people and citizens. I know some of you in the audience have studied economics, and some of you have even used my books. Thank you for that. I've met some of you today. Some of you have not studied economics, but I want to try to convince all of you that economics can improve your lives by just studying a little bit. I don't want to turn you into economists. I just want you to think about some of the fundamental ideas about economics. Consider my spouse, my wife, and me. Every evening we have to do two things. We have to cook dinner, and we have to clean up after dinner. Now it turns out that we specialize. My wife was better at cooking, and I was better at cleaning up. Then you specialize what you're best at. But it turns out that my wife is better at everything. She's better at cooking and better at cleaning up. So you might say, oh, well, she should do everything, but you're not going to lead to a happy marriage that way. So we have to have some gains from trade where we both benefit. Now, as it turns out, she's better at cleaning up than I am, but only a little bit better.
Look who's here!
Where she's a lot better at cooking than I am.
Oi,
And so what does that mean?
At a time.
It means that we should specialize where she does the cooking and I do
Prepare
the
for
cleaning up.
battle.
Even though I'm still worse at it than she is, but only a little bit worse. But we can both be better off if we specialize in that way.
By all
And that's in fact what we
means.
do. Now, this idea of doing things based on comparative advantage was that
Yes.
it can explain trade between nations, as Dave Ricardo did. It can explain
Bit of work to do. Yes. I'll sort this out.
Thirty seconds to battle.
One step at a time. That way. I'll sort this. His faces need mashing. Time for a good scrap. Not yet. You know, son. Here we go. I'll sort this out. By all means. His faces need mashing. Time for a good scrap. Yes! Oh, come! Oi, one step at a time. I'm under attack. Here we go. Yes.
Ready.
You know, sir. That way.
It's not
got time yet. Bright and breezy. Oh, pardon my quills. Here we go. Indeed. Ah! Bit of work to do. One step at a time. Oh, shit. Very big quills down, so both of them. Oi, one step at a time. Flat busted. Here we go. By all means. This'll sort you out. I think not. One step. Ooh. Have some of that. Here we go. Indeed. These faces need mashing. You don't say. Well, what do you know? Yes. I'll sort this.
This'll come in handy.
I'm under attack. I'll sort this out. Bit of work to do. That way. Time for a good scrap. Oi! Oi! One step at a time. Yes! Oh. I'll sort this out. Ah. That way! Yeah, I'm getting me blood up now. These faces need mashing. One step at a time. Time for a good scrap. By all means, you may not. Oh. Ah. A clubbing. Indeed. I'll sort this. Here we go. Yes. Bit of work to do. Ah. You don't say. Oh, that came from sunshine. I'll sort this out. These faces need mashing. Yes. By all means. I'm under attack. Oi, one step at a time. Ah! One step at a time. Ooh. You want...
Your top tower is under attack. Your middle tower is under attack.
Yes! For your troubles. Now this. Yeah, this is proper smart. You don't say. Bit of work to do. I'll sort this. That way. Down for me, team. Time for a good.
Your middle tower is under attack.
There's more where that came from.
Your middle tower is under attack.
I'll fuck you, dude. Boom!
Your top tower is under attack.
Here we go. I'll sort this out. Double kill. By all means.
Your top tower is under attack.
One step at a time. Oi, one step at a time.
Your top tower is under attack.
Put your lights out. You want some of this, son? You want it? Oh, me back needs a scratch. Time for a good scrap. No getting away now.
That should help.
These faces need mashing. Here we go. There's more where that came from.
Your middle tower is under attack.
That
Dire structures are fortified.
Yes! Bit of work to do. Yeah, I'm getting me blood up now. I'm under attack! I refuse you. Oi! Here we go!
Your top tower is under attack.
Indeed.
Your top tower is under attack.
You don't say. Unstoppable. Concave your head. That way. Yes. These faces need mashing.
Your top tower is under attack.
Indeed.
Your top tower is under attack.
Yes. I am not ready.
Well, thank you.
That way.
Your top tower is under attack. Your top tower is falling.
I'll sort this out. Here we go.
Dire's structures are fortified.
Invisibility. Hiding.
That's for me. This'll sort you out.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Have some of that. Time for a good scrap. I'm under attack. One step at a time.
Your top tower is under attack.
Right. Not yet. Here we go. I'll sort this. What's this do?
The enemy's bottom tower has fallen. Your middle tower is under attack.
Yes. I'll sort this. These faces need mashing.
Your top tower is under attack.
More than cunning. Yes. Put your lights on.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Time. For your troubles. By all means. Not time yet, mate. I'm under attack. Yeah, I'm getting me blood now. I'm a right proper basher. I'll sort this out. What's Daisy? Bit of work to do. Ah! Oi, one step at a time. Time for a good scrap. That way. Not yet. You don't say. It's not time yet, mate.
Regeneration.
These faces need mending. This'll sort you out. Tough luck. That way.
Explain trade between spouses.
Clubbing.
Can also explain what kind of career you want to choose.
For your troubles.
Think of yourself as a little country. You're going to export some things and import other things. And when you sell your services, you're basically exporting your services. When you're buying goods and services, you're importing from other people.
Time for
So
a
the theory of
good
international
scrap.
trade that Dave Ricardo proposed also explains what kind of career
By all means.
what tell you my own career. When I went to college, I didn't really know what I wanted to do. I thought being a professor sounds like a pretty good gig, and it turns out it is. I actually quite like being a professor.
Now that you're dead, I find it easy
I actually
to respect you.
I want to tell you about my own career. To explain that career. I want to tell you about my own career. When I went to college, I really didn't know what I wanted to do. I thought being a professor sounds like a pretty good gig, and it turns out it is. I actually quite like being a professor. But I didn't know what kind of professor I wanted to be. I'm kind of good at school. I liked a lot of subjects. But not one kind of grabbed me. It's like, this is it. This is what I want to do. I first declared major in college was math. And I thought I was kind of good at math.
Your middle tower
Then
is
I
under
went to college,
attack.
and there were a lot of people who were really good at math. And I said, okay, I'm kind of okay at math, but I'm not great at math. I don't think I could be a math teacher.
Your middle tower
I went
has
to law
fallen.
school for a while, so maybe I'll be a law professor. And I was kind of an okay law student, but I was not a great law student. I don't think I would have been a expensive law professor. I probably would have been I could have been a perfectly middling lawyer, but I didn't want to do that. Then I started taking economics courses, and I found out I was pretty good at economics courses. And my friends and my parents look at me, they're saying, you just kind of topic. Like, I didn't know what I was doing, actually. But looking back at it now, I realize what I was trying to do. I was trying to figure out my comparative advantage.
Yes.
I was trying to figure out what I was good at compared to other people.
The enemy's middle
By
tower
experimenting in
has
different
fallen.
fields,
Your
I figured
bottom
out
tower
what
is
my
under
comparative
attack.
advantage is. And that's sort of what as college students, you got to figure out. What is your comparative advantage?
Your bottom
Now
tower
look at
is
yourself,
under
what
attack.
you're good at, what you're bad at.
Yes.
Compare yourself to your colleagues. What do you know? How do you compare to them? How do you compare yourself to your life society, your self craft? That's it's not easy. You didn't really know yet. That's why it's better. But that's also fun. It's fun to find your comparative advantage. And the important thing about sunk costs is they're not that important. And they get back to this expression: don't cry over spilled milk. That's basically the phrase "don't cry over spilled milk" basically says more than not. Let me give you an example. Let's say there's a movie you want to see. You read the reviews, so you're very excited about the movie. You're willing to pay $15 to see this movie. It's such a great movie. It's got such great reviews. And then you buy a ticket. It's only $10 for the ticket. So you buy $10 ticket for a $15 value of the movie. You're going to make times $5 of consumer surplus. That's going to benefit $5 net after paying for the ticket. And you head off to the theater. On the way to the theater, the ticket falls out of your pocket. And you've lost the ticket. And you can't convince the theater that, oh, I really had a ticket. It's free. So then you get to the theater and you say, darn, what should I do?
The enemy's
Should I buy
top
another
tower
ticket?
has fallen.
If I buy another ticket, that means I'd be paying $20 for only seeing a movie that I value at $15. You might say, oh, I'm not going to see this movie then. That's not the rational decision. The first ticket you lost is a sunk cost. It doesn't matter. You lost this. You can't get that $10 back. So when you face the decision when you get to the theater saying, do you want to pay $10 to watch a movie that you value at $15? And so the rational decision is to not cry over spilled milk, not cry over that lost ticket, and instead to go buy the ticket. Now, this is a basic idea of economics. It showed up in textbooks for many, many years. By the time you get to be my age, you look back at a lifetime full of mistakes. Not everything I've done is a mistake, by the way, but I've made a lot along the way. I was 66 years old. By my age, you will have made a lot of mistakes. If you spend all your time regretting those mistakes, that's really paralyzing. Make it hard to live your life by saying, oh, I wish I had done that, I wish I had done that. But that's crying over spilled milk. That's not ignoring sense. So I think one of the big lessons of economics
I'll sort
is
this
that
out.
Dire
be
structures are
paralyzed by
fortified.
threat, ignore something, whether or not you're a Christian, forgive yourself for your past mistakes, and move on, to live your life the best way you can.
One step at a time. You wear it well, mate. I'll sort this out. It's not fine with me. Wash your dim.
So financial markets are very important. But they're also important to you personally. Because once you go out there and start making some money, you leave school and have some income, you may not want to spend all that income, you may want to save some of your income, and then you're going to have to engage in financial
I
markets.
am not
So
ready.
understanding financial markets is an important
Here we go.
road to success personally, as well as for an economy overall. Now,
some of
one of the
this,
issues
son?
then
You
becomes
want it?
how much risk should you take? And this is, I think, one of the hardest questions to make a decision about
Why?
as you start accumulating assets and decide how to allocate your savings. To find
Here we
your risk
go.
tolerance.
Time you're dead.
And
Indeed.
there was a book written by Grayman Dodd
take
many
that.
years ago, about 100 years ago now, called Investor, another security analysis. And what they were sort of
Where that
smart
came from.
investors. And what they recommended at the time was people should put about half their money in stocks
These
and about half their
faces
money
need
in fixed income,
mashing.
things like bonds and cash. It turns out that's kind of what the average person does. It's about 50-50, on averaging over everybody in the population. Of
One
course,
step at a time.
people vary from that. As I said, some people have no stock, and some people have 100% of
Yes.
stock. Graham and Dodd did say, yes, people could differ in their risk tolerance, but what they said also is that you probably shouldn't go
Sort this.
deviate more than like 25-75 or 75-25. So you should have at least 25% of your assets in stock,
Right. One step at a
no
time.
more than 75, because you just probably can't handle the inevitable downturn that will occur.
Here we go.
So one thing you might ask yourself as you're deciding on how to
By
invest
all
your
means.
savings is how different are you from the average person? As I said, the average person
Yes.
is roughly 50-50, roughly equal size of the stock market and bond market in the world. So 50-50 is a good benchmark.
I'll
Are
sort
you more
this.
risk tolerant or more risk averse? Now, another thing to think about
By all
when
means.
thinking about your savings is diversification.
This will sort you out.
Probably the biggest blunder that people make is I'll tell you about a friend of mine. I had a friend who works for a insurance company. Those
Your
of you
top
who read
tower is under
Google
attack.
Economics you know that
Radiant
American
structures
was
are
an insurance
fortified.
company. It turned out it was the center of the crisis society.
Insurance giant AIG teetering on the brink of bankruptcy.
In less than a year, AIG's stock price has crumbled from more than $70 to less than $4.
Time for a good scrap.
They had made a lot of bad bets working back securities, and
Some of that.
they didn't quite go bankrupt because they got rescued by the government, but they plummeted in value and lost a lot of money. And the downside is very significant. My friend, Kurd, lost his job at AIG.
These faces need mashing.
The problem is my friend had also put a lot of his retirement savings in AIG stock.
I'm alright. That
So not only did he lose his job, he lost most of his
Shave your head.
retirement savings. That was basically a blunder 101.
It's on you, mate.
One thing we know is you certainly shouldn't put all of your
Indeed.
saving on one bet. And you shouldn't, that bet certainly shouldn't be your company you work for, because in the state of the world where that turns out badly, you're at risk of losing your job as well. That's exactly how it's my friend. I think what most financial economists will tell you is that you can avoid that home bias and try to diversify internationally. So put some in your home country, put some abroad. And indeed, you might make the argument that sort of less all in one country makes sense. Because if your home stock market collapses, you may be losing your job too. Maybe just like now, there's a hypothesis in economics called the efficient markets hypothesis. That hypothesis basically says that because there's lots of people out there studying securities, stocks, bonds, and other things, the price of the securities is pretty close to a rational valuation of what they're worth. Of course, that rational valuation will change.
The enemy's
But you
bottom
can't
tower has fallen.
at any moment say, this stock is undervalued, this stock is overvalued. Most people,
Roshan has fallen
most
to
people,
the
not
dark.
economists, by the way, most people believe that, if I pick a smart money manager, they can beat the market. They can do better by picking the good stocks and selling the bad stocks. And they pay a lot, these money managers, thinking they're smart and therefore can do that service for them. It turns out they're pretty consistently disappointed. It doesn't happen. They think, well, we picked the wrong expensive money manager last time. Let's sell that guy and buy somebody else. I've been trying to convince them that that's the better way to go is to not try to find people who beat the market and say we can't beat the market. What we can do is invest in the market at low cost. And indeed, I think that's what most professional economists do, is they basically put most of their money in low-cost funds that hold basically everything. They're called index funds. They basically buy the entire stock market. You can get world index funds that literally buy every stock available in the world. And you can do it at very low cost. Whereas a professional money manager might charge 1 or 2% of assets per year, an index fund might charge 5/100ths of 1% per year. Much lower cost. Trying to find the people who can actually beat the market is very hard, but all of the people out there who are selling these products are willing to charge you high fees for their investment. So if you embrace the efficient markets hypothesis, you take the noble route, but don't look for the needle in the haystack, buy the haystack.
여러 AI 앱을 오가며 복잡한 프롬프트와 씨름하고 계신가요? 20가지 AI 기술을 하나로 하이브리드 AI 미네르바를 소개합니다. 글쓰기, 코딩, 이미지 생성, 간단한 영상 제작까지 모든 것을 하나의 플랫폼에서. 복잡한 프롬프트? 걱정 마세요. 미네르바가 알아서 최적화합니다. 실시간 정보 검색으로 학습 데이터의 한계를 넘어 최신의 답변을 제공합니다. 고품질 콘텐츠를 자동으로 생성하는 AI 에이전트 기능으로 작업 시간을 단축하세요. 다양한 프로그래밍 언어를 지원하여 복잡한 코딩 문제도 쉽게 해결합니다. 간단한 명령어 한 줄이 완성된 웹페이지로 HTML 코드가 눈앞에서 살아나는 캔버스 기능을 경험하세요. 이 모든 기능이 완전 무료입니다. 지금 바로 미네르바를 경험해보세요. 미네르바, 생각하는 대로 만들어집니다.
enemy's middle barracks has fallen. The enemy's middle barracks has fallen. Radiant structures are fortified.
This'll sort you out. Here we go.
Some
Here
disassembly.
we go. These faces need mashing. I'm not ready. Put your lights out. You don't say. I am not ready. I'll sort this. It's not time yet. Now this is proper smart. Oi, one step at a time. I'm under attack. That way. It's not time yet, mate. Oi, not yet. Yes. I'm not ready. It is not time yet. You get it? One step at a time. I'm not ready. Black bastard. Here we go. Not yet. Bit of
Radiant's courier has been killed.
Not yet. Not yet. I am not ready. It is not time yet. You get it? For your troubles. Not yet. Indeed. I'm not ready. Not yet. Oi! Not yet. It is not time yet. You
Your
get it?
middle tower is under attack.
Bash your dim. It's not time yet.
Your middle tower is under attack. The enemy's top tower has fallen.
By all means. It's not time yet, mate. Bit of work to do. Roar that cake room, sunshine. I am not ready. I'm under attack. Yes. Oi. Here we go.
Your bottom tower is under attack. Dire structures are fortified. The enemy's top tower has fallen.
Oh my!
Your middle tower is under attack.
I'll sort this out. It's not time yet, mate. It is not time yet. You get it? You don't say. I'm not listening. Oi! Not yet. That way. What'd you take me for, eh? Oi! One step at a time. Not yet. I am not ready. Oh, so. Ah! Not yet. Oh! So you want some of this stuff? You want it? It's not time yet. You get it?
Radiant structures are fortified.
Don't shave your head. It's not time.
The enemy's top barracks has fallen. The enemy's top barracks has fallen. Bottom barracks has fallen. The enemy's middle tower has fallen. Your bottom tower is under attack. The enemy's bottom tower has fallen. You now have mega.